I hope everybody good out there. I hope y'all alright. I'd like to welcome y'all to my mom. You're all invited. You call me the Pope, by the way. Fuck with me. Fuck with the Pope, my nigga. Let me fuck with the
Yo, G. What's
good with you, Pope?
You know the shit, man.
I'm sitting here with the Pope.
Yeah, man. It's definitely an honor, man. I'm glad you. I mean, shit, I knew you already would. We rock heavy. But shit, for the people who don't know, let them know who I'm sitting with, man.
Man, it's your boy Tycool, man, that West Philly cat. That West Philly OG, man. 6'2" Hollywood and Vine, y'all know what it is. Shouts out. 60th and Market. West Philly. I'm just a Philly OG, a Philly legend, you heard?
That's love, OG.
That's it.
Shit, man, we met you as, most of us know you doing the music. How long you been doing the music?
Wow, I bought my first set of turntables like 1980, 81, 82, something like that.
Yeah.
My first set, I was a young boy, man, you know, and back in the day, you know, trying to be what everybody else was doing, old heads and all that. I went on a little robbing spree.
You went crazy for a
little bit? And then I just was like, man, I had all this money. One day, went and bought my first set of turntables, a whole setup. It was a Gemini. It cost $1,200 at that time. $1,200 was a lot of money back in 81, 82. You heard me? That was worth every penny, you know what I mean? $1,200 was $1,200. And I got me some turntables, 4 speakers, and 40 records. Damn. All for $1,200.
Damn. So shit, that was when records was coming out, so they was the original prices. Nice little, was paying some money for
that. They was $10 and $12 an album. You get you some $4 and $5.
You said you bought 40 of them, Jim?
I got 40 free for the whole.
For buying
the whole setup.
So you talking early? That's like real hip hop days and shit like that. Kicking up, huh?
Definitely the original days, man. When Grandmaster Flash and all
like Philly boys. Always had the rhyme skills like that, because I feel like everybody know Philly could rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of real dope shit come out of Philly, and even if the shit you don't get popular, you hear somebody who could spit from Philly. They always got it's always a little thing with it. You know what I'm saying? It just make it a little different than everybody else shit. It always been like that in Philly, like motherfuckers spitting like. Having a different flavor to their shit. Yeah, well, you know, I was just sitting back thinking, and it's crazy. That's a crazy. We said that. When it came to even DJs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, hip hop. All due respect, Cool Herc. You know, Red Alert and all them, Bambaataa and all them. But we had Disco Doc, Disco Rat, Disco Papa. They came out with the enormous systems. You had B-Force, you had FMD, Funk Masters Disco.
Damn.
They always had we had the DJs, you know what I'm saying?
And some I know a lot of people definitely probably don't know is, I know people say they give gangster rap to like Ice-T and a lot of dudes, but Ice-T said he was inspired by Schoolie D. And Schoolie D from Philly, right?
Yeah. Schoolie.
Yeah, see?
Schoolie ain't too far from where I grew up.
So even rap started on the East Coast, even gangster rap started on the East Coast, for real. You know what I mean?
But you know what's crazy too? Growing up, I might have always just thought that Philly was, my old heads and all of them was like the original gangsters. Because they were going harder than the boys on the movie screens. James Cagney and all them. These boys, they was gangsters.
I read one of the books from black mafia dude. I can't remember the name, but he wrote it from his cell. He was just literally telling a story. That shit was like damn, like they was really that was some gangster shit. Like I'm surprised, like not to glorify nothing, but I'm just surprised ain't no movies about this stuff. The way they make movies about other so-called, other gangsters and shit.
The good fellas and all that.
Yeah, like even Whitey Bulger and all these guys. It's like this shit was bugged out. What was going on in these neighborhoods? What was going on?
First of all, I don't know the statute of limitation on bodies. So, dudes ain't gonna lie because it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like that was there with them or might have been a homie with him and whatever, and somebody gonna come out and be like, "Yo, hold up, you wasn't all that or whatever."
Well,
you feel me?
And then like one of the BMF dudes said, he was talking about Big Meech, and he was like, "Yo, a lot of dudes can't tell their story because you got to get caught to be able to tell your story. You can't go around just talk about what you did like somebody know about it."
No, let me tell you this real rap. I wasn't nobody telling.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. Like it was a code of the streets. If you violated any one of them codes, snitch, talk too much, went in between
not your business,
niggas and
vibe,
you want to switch sides and all that. No, you had to be straight lace. You dig me? And so cats got bodies.
So what was it? So what was it like growing up? Like I know. A lot of people. I mean, I asked a lot of people scared to ask you. So probably scared to ask you and shit. But I know I asked you. Told me how you got the scar and shit like that.
Yeah.
I know people want to know shit like that about you growing up. The way you know what I mean? Because you grew up in the actual shit. Like you grew up when it was real for real,
still going on.
I mean, shit's still happening and shit, but it's like
it's different.
You really grew up in the shit that people was trying to rap about and the era that everybody sort of glorify as far as getting money and street shit. Like that's
where you
grew up at.
Well, I got introduced to the game around 76, 75, 76.
And what was the drug that people were selling back then? Like what was
they were selling crank. That's the day's meth.
They were selling crank?
They were selling crank. They were selling dope. They were selling coke and mad nickel bags of weed. They had Philly, a lot of cats like in today's hip hop generation, they think Bun B and all them boys and that promethazine and all that.
For real,
no, Philly, we had that syrup. We called it pancakes and syrup. You feel me? $7 for an ounce of syrup and $3 for the cake.
Right, $7?
Yeah, that was a one-on-one. You feel me?
You gonna have people jealous. You like niggas love that. They pay like $30.
Well, it was that real syrup though too. Yeah. It was that Am, that Brome, that Tussionex. It was, I basically describe like my generation is you couldn't be fake, you couldn't be phony. You know how now everybody be like, stay in your lane, know your lane and all that. Well, wasn't nobody trying to be something they wasn't. I mean, in short.
Yeah.
In short, wasn't nobody, if the streets wasn't for them, you didn't see them out there. If cats wanted to try their hand at the street, some of them succeeded, a lot of them fell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's the difference. The difference was you was messing with grown men. Like, you had to have characteristics and qualities.
I had it.
I don't believe she did that shit. For real. Good, I'm with you.
Yeah. So we back at it. So what was it like coming up around that era?
Let me be clear. First of all,
Remind me, we talking about Philly. Just remember, we talking about Philly.
Let me be clear, man. I'm from one of the biggest, if not the biggest gang in the city of Philadelphia. Outside of the mob and the black mob, I'm from the Moon Gang. And the birthplace of the Moon was right around the corner of my block, 62nd and Vine. They call it Hollywood and Vine, 62HV. 60th and Market was a part of everything. 60th and Girard. Practically the whole city of Philadelphia was like old heads from all around. You feel me? We had old heads no matter what part of the city we went in.
Tell me what an old head is, because you know, a lot of different people watch this. So
wow, so an old head is an older man out there in the streets. You might see hustling, or he could have been drinking. He could have been a wine drinker. He could have even been a gangster. Just for that matter of saying. But an old head he was that man in the streets that was like overseeing a lot of the young boys' behaviors. And trying to deter us from even coming to the streets and hanging on corners. Yeah. So, a real old head was guidance. The real old head was guidance.
OG more or less. We call, we call them OGs, but just the same shit, OGs.
Yeah, OG is the same, man. Like, in one of my rap verses, it's crazy. You got these questions, you vicious. I say, I'm going hard on y'all niggas like my old heads did. I'm real hard on y'all niggas like y'all all my kids. That's
the old head.
That was what an old head was. The old head, if it was me, you, and a couple more of our homies, and we ran across just this one old head, it's about 8, 9 of us.
Yeah, real shit.
He have us all in check. We sitting there, we in check, and he G-checking us, you feel me?
You don't want him to know the dumb shit you out here doing.
Yeah, but he already hit. But he was checking us like he was our pop. And then, back then too, Pope, like, it was cool for the old head or Miss Johnson or Mr. Williams around the corner, a couple blocks away. If you knew your family, because, our hood, growing up back in that time, it was the village raising kids. Yeah. Or raising each other and looking out for each other. So it was cool for an old head to smack us up. And we go try to run home. Mr. Pope smacked me. Well, what did he smack you for?
Now you caught up.
Yeah.
You caught up.
He ain't smack you for nothing, you feel me?
But it's looking out though.
Yeah.
But now, it's messed up though. Now it's they took it away now. One person think they gotta be the village or try to be the village. And it's fucked up because you can't be, and then you mad when somebody chastise. Don't talk to my son like that, or da-da-da-da. And it's like, so you want me to let him jump off the bridge? You know what I'm saying? The old head, I have OGs and shit. They tell me, they tell you, hey, that ain't your friend, little bro. That ain't really your friend, little bro. They peep that shit and they try to put you on. Shit like that, but now you can't even barely, that the young boys don't want it because they ain't used to it. And then just regular kids and shit. It's like, you can't talk to them. They mother come out and curse you out. Why you tell my son no? I tell him no. It's like, you rather me let him get hit by the car and shit like that?
Yeah. Just the common shit though is what, see, people nowadays, and I'm not talking about all y'all or everybody, you know what I mean? If the shoe fits, you wear it. You know what I mean? Without even having to try it on, you know what I'm saying? The one thing that happened was, that was successful, that they did to the black race was mass incarceration. Yeah. That was successful.
Fuck the house up.
Hence, today's generation, like the young boys, they used to their mom, or they mad. They used to, let's go there first. They used to their mom voice and authority over them. Yeah. After a while, these young boys be getting this manhood and this tough shit going on. They start disregarding what their mom telling them and disrespecting
They
them.
become a fake manhood.
Yeah, you understand? So now when they run across an old head like me or you and we say something, it's like we disrespecting them.
Yeah, we hating this shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just hating.
We hating on
Yeah,
them.
we
It's like,
hating on
I know where you
them. But what it
going.
is, they not used to that male authoritarian voice in their ear. They not used to no man doing this. They used to their mom like this.
Get punched in your chest, knock
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? But
really
listen, the young boys nowadays though.
When that one uncle pull up and you know what he there for.
That's another thing though. That's another thing of that massive. That's another thing though of that mass incarceration. That's what happened, dog.
They took the real shit out. Man.
Yeah, they took the uncles.
Left the corny niggas and
They took the uncles, the pops, even some of the aunts.
yeah.
They took a lot of the moms.
Yeah.
They knew what they was doing.
Then not to mention the dog. Boom, you snatch the dads out the house and now the mom's so stressed out and then she end up on drugs. So now the kid end up alone. Regardless, you raising yourself and some type of way you gonna raise yourself.
Yeah.
And then you a kid. So a kid can't raise a kid. Like you can't. Your ideas about life ain't really complete. Even if you a smart little youngin', your ideas ain't complete. You gonna need somebody to show you something before you get there. Like a lot of shit don't gotta happen to these young people. A lot of them ain't gotta have they got these messed up baby mothers. And it's so two-sided because it's like ain't nobody teach them how to deal with women. Ain't nobody teach her how to deal with men. So the communication's so lost. And then it's this movie shit, and then they live off songs, so they think love a certain way. I'm supposed to bring you flowers every day and shit.
Talk to a girl, call her bitch.
You know, it's goofy shit. Or
that.
Gotta be, or they want to be bad bitches and all. It's just so. Or the dudes want to be so gangster. He ain't got time to be home. It's like if motherfucker, what's my man name? The one who sold you Escobar. If Escobar could spend time with Pablo Escobar spend time with his kids, how the fuck can't you?
He was with his kids most of the time.
It's like you probably got an ounce. What are you talking about? And you really think you like come on, like you that busy in life, man. And that's what I was saying. The corny dudes got left behind, and then the young dudes learn from the corny dudes. And they don't respect the real ones because the real ones. I gotta hit him with a public service announcement. Yeah.
Listen, man. Being that he just said what he said, man, you just said what you said, Pope. Listen, the one nigga I can't really stand is the nigga that's out here running through, fucking with all these females. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Hold up. He got baby to another joint, but she better not have another man around his kids. But hold up, you not around them, but the other joints you smutting, they got a couple, and you around another man's kids, but you don't seem to care about that, or even like,
that shit horrible, bro.
So how's that gonna work? So it's a lot of it's a lot of conflict in who they really want to be.
That's what I'm saying. We missed that. I'm not saying. Like, I don't disagree or agree with anything going on right now because you can't tell nobody how to express their pain and shit. That's cool. But I think in all of this, we still got to talk about all of this because this pitch ain't going to be right. Even if we get rid of hate from everybody else, we still got it at home. We still going to lead them protests and go home to the hate. We still going to leave that and go to our neighborhoods where niggas will still kill you and rob you. So we can't, skip that shit. Like, we gonna go from out this world fighting that hate and then come back and what? We just gonna skip this part? Like, it's so much fucked up shit going on. Like, we need men back. We need, you know what I mean? We need our own fucking moral birth control where we know we shouldn't just be dropping meat and everything. Yeah. And she knows she ain't supposed to just be letting anything in her for no reason.
Well, with that being said,
that's you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a vicious cycle.
That's the whole picture. And we fighting part of the monster. And then it's like, well, we still gonna birth more monsters.
Yeah.
So we gonna leave somebody kids to fight somebody else kids. Because now these motherfuckers is the dominant motherfuckers trying to put the evil in the world, and it's just so backwards. We gotta take the whole picture. We gotta take the whole shit down.
Yeah, because I wasn't raised to be who I was. The streets, they played a part, but that was the part that I chose for myself.
So you had a father and shit, and mother and all that? You had everything in your life that you needed?
Yeah, brothers and sisters, we all had the same mom and dad. My nieces, my nephews, we all was living in the same one little house. Those of y'all who follow me or whatever, I always put my house up where I used to live. Yeah, that one little 3-type little brick row house. It was like 10, 12 of us in that joint. You feel me?
Damn, word.
You know what I'm saying? And I was raised by my mom and pop and so my brothers and sisters, and they ain't play that shit, yo. My mom and my dad, it was only 2 of us that was out of pocket, too.
Yeah.
My brother Norm, may peace and blessings be upon him, and me. All my other brothers and sisters, they stayed out the way. You know what I mean? It was just 2 of us, and the 2 of us, me, myself, put my mom and my pop through it.
Yeah.
So now I'm following my older brother.
Okay.
But let me keep it a buck. My older brother he had another lane. You feel me? I was the gangster.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a gangster. My brother wanted to be a burglar.
Oh, wow.
But he was older than me. So he come from that era of Ritz and Tees and, you know what I mean? Shooting dope and all that. So he was them old heads.
That Malcolm X shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He was doing FOI, all that type shit.
Yeah, because that's how Malcolm started.
Stafford Law, but FOI and all them boys. I was trying to be a gangster. I was trying to be like, you know, the Black Mafia you were speaking on earlier. And what I was trying to really cut to the chase, my neighborhood is where all the gangsters in the city of Philadelphia used to hang. I don't care if your old heads and them was from South Philly, North Philly, Germantown, anywhere in Philly. They all hung on the corner of my block, right around the corner from me on the corner of 62nd and Vine. There was a bar there called Players Palace.
That sound like some shit.
Teddy Pendergrass, Julius Irvin, all them boys, Barry White, you name it, they all used to hang there back in the day.
Man.
So I seen nothing but that's, you know, well, my stories is real. But I seen nothing but gangsterism. I wasn't a hustler. But before I even had the opportunity to even try to be that, I had to have some qualities of being a man too. I couldn't, you couldn't be out on the streets if you didn't have qualities of being a man.
That's how you end up a stunt dummy.
Yeah, you feel
that's
me?
Where the stunt dummies come from.
Yeah, I wasn't no yes man. I wasn't no follower. I was a doer. I was a mover and a shaker, even as a young bull. You know what I mean? And, you know, I lost a lot of homies.
Yeah.
I still got a lot of homies that done lived it like me and got their situation together. I got homies that own businesses, $1 million real estate companies.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Executive security firms. I'm talking about my homie Chris Chamberlain. Check him out. R1 Security, Executive Security.
Okay,
he provides security for Martin Lawrence, Denzel Washington, Will Smith. Then all actors, you can name them. He done did security for, and the boy from South Africa. What's the boy they just let? Mandela. He was Nelson Mandela security. But I got cats that used to be like me, worse than me, same level as me as far as being out there, that they decided to get their situation together around the time. Well, I left Philly in '97.
Okay.
That was after years of running out there and still trying to establish my gangster, you feel me? And like I said, I got homies, man. You you gotta go. At some point you gotta get back in touch with your roots.
Yeah.
Your true foundation.
Yeah, and yourself. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the only way. Like, especially when we, like, some of us might get it late. For me, I got it when I was about 40 years old.
Yeah, hey, shit.
Once I decided to pump my brakes.
You got it,
50,
dog.
yeah, I'm 52 now. So 12 years ago, I retired. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you got it.
Yeah.
Dog.
So it was you know it's stuff like what you doing, these interviews. You get to find out what cats is. You get to really know somebody. You're taking an opportunity in a moment in somebody's life, and in yours as well, to converse.
Yeah, just.
So if me and you was to sit here and this conversation was to get way deep, long as we sitting here and we conversing, we know that that's what that is. You're not coming at me and I'm immature, and I'm not coming at you and you immature, and you say something I ain't agree with and ain't feeling it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, old head. We ain't doing that. You know what I mean?
For real. That's the problem, the generation gaps and shit. People think they don't gotta listen to each other. A lot of people don't want to hear the young people, and then the young people turn around and don't want to hear nobody else. And it's like, nah, we gotta be open ears, because that's how I learned. Because I used to be, because you know, me coming from a gang situation and shit, I used to be on some bullshit. I used to be a wild little sons and shit. So one night, I'm in the park, 5th Street Park off of Park Ave. I'm in the park and shit. So me and my boy in there, you know, this was come up days, this was young days. So we got our area and shit. We got our little regular weed and shit. But it's like 11 o'clock at night. Got no lighter, no matches, nothing. It's like 4 or 5 dudes on the other side of the park. Just go over there. Hey, yo, you got a lighter for my Bally? So he kind of chuckled a little bit. He like, yo, you drink, little bro? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, come on. Yo, they can smoke with you and shit. Talking about his homies and shit. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. So he like, look, let me holler at you. You sound like a cool young nigga. He like, you know who I am? I'm like, nah. He like, I'm second in command under the Crips on the Grape Street and shit. He like, yo, I just came home. He put out a paper. So I popped a $500,000 bill and shit, or $1 million bill type vibe. He like, yo, you cool, bro. He like, but you got, just chill a little bit, cause we all Crip, you feel me? Like, shit could have got bad for you, you know what I mean? But I like your vibe, I like your energy type shit. Like, and he just started putting me up on game, and he literally told me how they be catching blood slipping. Word up. And I'm like, damn, that shit froze me for a second. Cause then like another car pulled up with 6, 7 more dudes, cause he was a big homie. So you got all these dudes coming, these grown men though, coming to just show him love cause he just came from jail. But he put me up on so much game that night that it just flipped my whole shit. Like I just, you know what I mean, caught on. But like we was talking about old heads, old people like that. These young dudes don't got that. I feel like half of these dudes forget they doing crimes. they be on camera doing it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they don't associate jail no more with this shit because they getting likes.
They rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
They be self-indicting.
Like, yo, if I get enough likes, the police ain't gonna send me the fuck to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be self-indicting.
Yeah,
they
man.
tell the whole situation.
But look, I saw some these
Free
girls.
Bobby Smurder.
Look, I saw some girls. They obviously they were selling themselves and shit. But the dude they had with them must have tried to flake, and all right, whatever. But they took it upon themselves to go live. They got the dude in the back. They basically kidnapped the man now, and they got him in the back. The shorty start stabbing him.
That's crazy.
She start poking him like right here. He back there like, I can't.
They murked him.
I ain't even finished watching that shit. That shit was kind of cold. I ain't even gonna. That was some cold shit. But
I ain't gonna hold you.
Live. They did it on live.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm the back in Philly. I'm the old head to the young boys, man. I taught them young boys how to fight, how to do flips. Mm-hmm. I was the rap boy. Yeah, I was nasty in gymnastics, man. I was one of the best in the city at that too, you heard? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, shouts out to my man Seal and my man Philip Gore. Yeah, I mean, and I got a couple other cats I can name, but I was one of the best out there
Yo, you know, that's something too. I remember they used to have a lot of flipping stuff going on in the hood, and it seemed like that shit just disappeared. Like,
you don't see no pissy mattresses?
yeah, plus they had, I remember, back we had something called Tri-City.
Yeah, I heard of them boys.
But they used to have man, it was so much
Tri-City tumblers, right?
Yeah, and we had Boys and Girls Club. They don't got none of this shit.
They
for
ain't
them
got
anymore,
they ain't
got
got
nothing to do but get in some shit.
But let me do another public service announcement. Scorching Boxing.
Oh yeah.
Shouts out to my man Jeremiah Witherspoon. We
Put your hands
located
right,
29 Bill Avenue. We take kids, we take adults, we take senior citizens, we take disabled, we take them all. Young men who's trying to, find some direction, build some character and some, inner strength.
Be around some men.
Come there and just, get a nice little workout. Scorching Boxing.
Yeah, and be around some men, cause Spoon's a good dude. You know what I mean? Spoon's definitely a good dude, and I know he's gonna give you more than boxing, cause every time I kicked it with him, you know what I mean? He give me something just more than regular shit. Something to motivate you.
Man. Me and Spoon, man. Like we got our history, cause I used to I trained Spoon.
Oh yeah.
That's my man. You understand what I'm saying? He like a little brother to me.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the boxing. How you get into boxing, man?
Oh, I was always nice with my hands. Like I said, old heads don't lie.
Yeah, shit. I know. I mean, for my uncles telling me stuff and shit. I know back in the day, Philly was the boxing capital. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we was the boxing capital back in the day.
With people, you had to know how to fight.
Yeah. Philly was known for quite a few things, but definitely they knew we could fight.
That boxing,
we could. But like I said, I retired a couple of years ago, so it wasn't like I could do none of that out here, cause you know where we at.
Yeah.
So my man Khalid from Wayne. They knew some. Wayne, Wayne. That's my man. Wizzy, that's my homie. They knew somebody that wanted to learn how to box, like really learn, because he was learning. He was over at the UVA with Mr. Robinson, and me and him, they introduced us. We went through the little phase of, filling each other out, seeing, and see if we really dig or want to fuck with each other. And then we ended up going places. We ended up going state to state with boxing. And mind you, his record both reflect his skill and his record don't reflect his skill. When I say that, he never had a sparring partner. He was knocking niggas out and stopping motherfuckers
without a sparring partner?
With mad experience. I was his sparring partner. And we never really went at each other. But me moving and teaching him how to move and slip and slide and all that, his boxing comprehension and levels were like every day, and he was solely committed to. Even today, you see him now. He's still the boy going to the gym all the time. And I say that to say this too, man. As men and as young men, which a lot of y'all are that may be watching this, the boxing gym is somewhere where you're gonna learn how to learn discipline.
Yeah.
You understand? The more discipline you learn, the more it becomes self-discipline. Because you're gonna have to bite a lot of bullets. Ain't nobody patting you on your back or nothing, or stroking your ego on that joint or nothing, man. This is about, dedication, commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And you got to put in a lot of work to get to even like level 0.
They ain't giving you that fucking,
You heard me?
Talking about that false confidence, niggas.
Yeah, you got.
They go run and get the gun and think.
Yeah, you got put in a lot of work to even get to level 0.
Yeah, hell yeah. Before you even learn how to throw that jab the right way.
Yeah, you know. Got another nice young boy too, Corey Lopez. You know Lopez.
That's my boy, man.
Shouts out to my man Trigger. He a Pennsylvania.
Bro's at my house hit the reflex bag. I'm like, man.
Showing off?
Like,
yeah, he's showing off.
All right, yo, I'm like, yo, I ain't even got a lot of water in there, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Trey Sean Wiggins too, man. He fight out our gym. He's a Pennsylvania super lightweight, super welterweight champ.
Okay.
Soon as this corona shit is over, he gonna get back at it. We try and get one of them big belts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bring something to the town, man. That's what this shit about. We all live here now. It's home. It's home now. However long you plan on staying, this is where you at now. Like they said, it ain't where you from, it's where you at. Like we here, so we might as well build and get something going. So that's dope. Like support that. Support the, you know what I mean, bringing that belt here, man. That'll be dope for us. All that shit, you know what I mean? That'll be loud. Put the spotlight right here, man. Maybe, you know what I mean, one of these boxes come up and somebody is opening for an HBO fight or some shit. You know what I mean? Now you got somebody opening while he coming out, you spitting, doing what you do or something. Like, that's what it's about, bringing that shit together and building. And so let me see. Talked about the music, we got the boxing. Now we gotta talk about the food. I know some people is wondering why you kept the name and stuff from the truck. Yeah, because wasn't it already Liz's, right?
No.
The truck was it?
I don't know. I can't even remember what it was called.
Okay.
I bought that off some female. I'm Stafford Law. I bought that off from somebody. And I changed it and named it after my mother. I always wanted a food truck for years and years and years and years and years. I always had cooking skills because, you know, I went to school for culinary arts. After I got kicked out all the Philadelphia public schools, I had to go to school 4 years straight. You know what I mean? No weekends off or nothing, you heard? Yeah, I went to Downingtown, in Downingtown, PA. I got that. I knew how to cook. Always cooked. My mom, that's where it all started. I was the youngest. Stayed up underneath her in the kitchen, got all her secrets. And that's what y'all getting. Y'all getting Liz, that's who Liz is. That's my mom. Liz's kitchen, that's what y'all getting. Y'all getting her with a little twist of me in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's live. Hell yeah. That's dope, man.
You know what I mean? And for me too, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The money's a given. Cause you gotta pay for what you want. Yeah. Whoever wants something. So it's not about the money, it's about people tasting my food.
So how long just in your life, cause we got GBM, we got the music. You know what I mean, doing boxing and training and you know what I mean, cutting hair and everything. But how long in your life did you want to do this? Did you want to be this person and live this type of life before you actually realized that fuck it, I'm out here doing way too much. I need to. When did you get there? Like
when did I pump my brakes?
Well, actually, when did you get these ideas and before you like stop stalling out and shit?
Oh well, within the last 12. I really started putting it all together. Like the music is like rapping. I've been rapping since 79. I was the hip hop to the hippie. Somebody say ho, hey, somebody in the back, everybody say ho, and all that. I was that boy at that dollar party. You know what I mean? I don't care who party I was at, what neighborhood. I was grabbing the mic. Dad boy to take it back. Then keep it a buck. It got so real that cats wouldn't let you use the mic. So I had this one mic, it had like 1,000-foot cord on it. I'm all walking through the house party with the mic. Say 1, 2, 3, everybody down with me and all that. But this rap ain't nothing, man. This music, it's just something I know how to do.
Something you got a passion for.
Yeah. Sometimes, and I ain't gonna hold you, people get writer's block. I get music block sometimes. You understand? To the point where like I don't really listen to too much music, and if I find myself in that deep place of not wanting to hear no music, I always go back to the 70s and 60s music.
That real shit. That shit you could feel, man.
Yeah.
That shit with some life in it, man.
Yeah, I mean? Roy Ayers. Yeah, I mean? Marvin.
I got his record in the house.
Yeah.
Record in the house.
Sunshine, that was my joint. Mandrill. I go back to all that.
One of my favorites is Blue Magic, Marvin Gaye, of course Earth, Wind and Fire, and them.
What? I got my girl. She.
Bill Withers too.
My girl don't want to do nothing but listen to that.
That old school, man. That's that.
Turned out on the old, yeah.
Feel it, OG. Like ain't nothing like it. That's the only thing about now is they took the and it's not even just rap. You can't say it's rap. It's all across the board.
It's all across the board.
They took the feeling out. They took the real life out of it.
Yeah.
Now you got a motherfucker rapping just about being a star and escaping real life. It's like nobody in the clubs 7 days a week. I mean, you can be. That's your business. But in real life, the average motherfucker ain't doing this shit all day. The average nigga ain't walking around here fucking like, you gonna get up and do this shit? Like, come on, man. You gonna get in this shit? Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, at some point, you gonna want to hear something you can relate to.
Yeah.
Like, with the music, like, you know how many people out here talk about how fucked up they baby mama is and they baby daddy, but no music reflects this. The music only reflects the attitude of keeping it fucked up, cause you gonna keep fucking what you call, you gonna fucking friends. All the music reflect the goofy shit.
Yeah,
instead of the real life.
They propagating getting high.
Yeah, like come on, man.
Smutting other dudes, females.
Yeah, look, Pimp C dead, right? But this what I feel like. They did, like you said, they get rid of the OGs, and I don't know if that was a conspiracy or the big homie just gone, but he said fucking another nigga girls like using somebody else's toothbrush.
They don't get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hygiene.
Like that's like what are people out there's gonna tell you that? Nah, it's like, nah, I'ma fuck his bitch. That's gonna be the I'ma fuck his bitch. It's like, man, you get your goofy.
You listen, you couldn't let me keep it real. You couldn't have did that when I was coming up. Cause you know the saying go, don't mess with my don't fuck with me, don't fuck with my woman, don't fuck with my family. You fucking with a nigga woman.
Yeah, you fucking.
You might be the smooth nigga with the Gucci and the Louis and all that on and the Truies and the money and everything and the whole shit. But a lot of niggas take that personal. You go fucking with a nigga woman and a lot of niggas die for less. Yeah. So imagine what he gonna do. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
That was back when I was. But now it's a common practice.
It's crazy. A lot of these dudes be saying they like the mob. They love. They talk all this fake mob shit. But it's like in the mob, one of their rules is you could die for fucking somebody's wife. Like they will kill you for shit like that. And niggas walk around talking all day mafioso, and it's like stop with the bullshit when you don't know nothing about half of the shit you doing.
You want me to keep it real though too? Being that we talking about in some sense, that's a form of loyalty. You not fucking with a nigga's woman or a woman not fucking with
that's
another
major
female.
Loyalty.
Okay, but listen. In a world of the streets, with everybody smoking mild, taking Molly, smoking loud, drinking Henny, popping pills, it never was loyalty and honor amongst thieves.
Yeah, hell no.
Never ever in the history of it has it ever been. So I be seeing these cats with loyalty, honor and respect and all that. It was never none of that, dog. That's a falsehood. That what made you probably get into the game more. It drew you in because now you got the loyalty tat and all that. It was never that amongst thieves.
Yeah, like the streets ain't a friendly place.
Nah,
it's not friendly. You don't come here for friends, and like we might click, we might fuck with each other and build crews, but rooted in this shit is greed. Rooted in this shit is corruption. It's like, bro, you so happen to fucking what happened in Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? But then the real story, the real dude say, that he was getting the work and he was giving it to him, but he was charging him way more and trying to play like the Connect was charging, so he felt played. Either way, that's your man. We shoot the fade. We figure something out about that. You don't go. But this the streets. We talking about the streets.
A lot of these cats. Let's go back to that.
About the real shit.
A lot of. If you got run to a gun before, like rumbling, because you and another man got a disagreement, then you already lost. Even if you shoot and kill the boy, you lost. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you never even tried your hand at throwing the hands. You never even tried your hand at trying to dust the boy up or nothing. You knew that you didn't have a chance 9 times out of 10, and you ran and got the gun, because 9 times out of 10, that's what niggas is doing now.
And then you ain't even get the experience for the trip you about to take.
Yeah, dog.
Because if his homeboys don't catch you and you do end up in the box, you ain't even got the experience of feeling nothing. You just ran every time.
Boy, let me tell you, what I did in my 20s, was crazy. You feel me? I'm talking about all that. Sticking up Jamaicans. That's all I did, because they back in the late 80s and early.
Getting money and shit.
Yeah, that was the ones that had it all. So I was getting them all. You heard me? So you can't. Even now, today, and even back then for me, I never, if anything I tried to be like was a gangster. That's where the bus stopped. Me, because I already seen everything and was already out there trying my hand at everything to try to be a gangster. You understand? Or to be a gangster. But I wasn't trying to be like Meek Mills, Lil Wayne. I wasn't throwing on tights because that's the new thing. I wasn't doing all those weird ass things to try to be somebody. You understand what I'm saying? I come from the whole thing OG. The first word is what? Original.
Yeah, that's where it's fucked up.
Yeah, we was all original.
That's where it's fucked up.
Yeah, we was all original. Like, you know, we all like, if we was a squad, only because we said, yo, let's all wear this alike. We all.
But shit, everybody got their own.
We all had in a pact or agreement that we was gonna rock Adidas sweatsuits that night. But other than that, we all had our own style of dressing. Just that alone separated you from the next man. Because I don't want to be like
your haircut, you know what I mean? Your tattoos and shit.
Everything. I don't want to be the one like with a fresh pair of sneaks on, and here comes some nigga with the same joints talking about, yo.
Cause y'all all on the same fucking Instagram.
Look, the boy, he might have on another pair today, but the joints you got on today, he talking about, yo, I got them same joints, except I got the blue ones.
Well, even beyond that, they even tell them what type of women they like. Now they tell them the type of women they like. Now everybody gotta have this big stupid ass butt and all, or makeup. Like, this shit look crazy to me. Like, everybody like the same girls, everybody like the same clothes, the same watches. It's like, bro, like I told somebody, I was just like, yo, being original is your nature. That's what you're supposed to be, and there's no defense against originality. You know what I'm saying? No, I told a couple of young boys down here in this basement about originality. It's so important to be, especially as a young rap artist. Yeah, hell yeah, what? Especially if you're going to run around. First of all, why would I want to sound like somebody else? As soon as his song go off, you put your song on, but don't nobody know. They think this his whole shit. They think it's still him. This ain't Lil Rah Rah no more? Nope. They gotta know Lil Rah Rah song to know it ain't you. They gotta know his voice for real. They gotta know your ad-lib. Your AA gotta be different than his skirt. To know you ain't him. Yeah, you feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy. But originality is originality real rap. And now realize that originality still get you far. Look at Cole, look at Kendrick, look at the dudes that people still like. They don't sound like shit else. They sound like nobody. Like, and they flourishing. YB, it's a young dude, man. I'll let you hear him. It's a young guy, but he is spitting. This young boy spitting. YB and Cardane, whatever. Somebody gonna correct me.
Yeah.
He's spitting and he talking about shit. Like he ain't just bullshit. Like he actually saying stuff. And D Smoke, you got D Smoke, original. This the dude who won the Netflix joint. He's so original. And it's like there is no, like people don't know what to do with original, but look into it. Because it's like you ain't gonna get it nowhere else.
Yo, it's so much value in being original. Like
that's what make you an original gangster. Because look, when you go follow after what you call, that's how you become Lil what you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, they used to call me my brother and my sister's name. Mm-hmm. Little Lisa. No, I'm not Little Lisa. Little Stephanie, Little DeBrita, Little Leroy, Little Norton. Y'all tripping.
You gonna step out there and they like, oh nah, that's time.
Let me keep it real. Yeah. Tycool was a name given to me by one of my homies from back in the day. My man Bad Boy, he graffiti artist, big time in the city of Philadelphia, BBC, Big Bogey and Committee. He gave me the joint Tycool because genuinely I was a cool boy. Cause remember I was trying to be gangsters. Gangsters was cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Those was the cool niggas because they had to stay calm. They had to keep this composure so nobody else around them would be shook. Mm-hmm. So gangsters was the cool boys. Mm-hmm. So Tycool came from that. But originally, my nickname was Silver Tooth Ty.
Word.
Yeah, I mean.
That sounds like some old shit.
Yeah, that was my original nickname, Silver Tooth Ty.
Yeah.
Then it went to Silver Tooth Tycool. Then the Silver Tooth it just came up missing one day.
Then it's just Tycool?
Yeah, now it's just Tycool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, originality, man, it's so important, man.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you we gotta keep talking about the young boys because those are the ones that's supposed to be. Because they the ones out here having these babies, too. Yeah. They the ones out here getting all these girls pregnant and just moving on to her cousin and her best friend and all that shit. You feel me?
They come through to take a
picture
with the baby. They come take a picture with the baby real quick.
Yeah, the chick don't want you to see the baby, so now you like, fuck her. Mm-hmm. And while you saying fuck her, you know what? You don't want me to see the baby, fuck the baby, too. So now you got the baby not...
the baby laws.
The baby laws, because y'all two don't know how to conduct yourself.
Man, the baby getting raised by a heartbroken mother.
And 50 other dudes.
Yeah, motherfuckers in and out. And then rap, they getting raised by rap. So you got the kids out here turning up and shit.
Nobody,
and shit.
The whole everything, the little girls, dog, ain't no way no little girl.
Belly shirts and shit.
Yeah, dog, ain't no way no little girl's supposed to be wearing revealing shit.
Nah, that's dead, man. I feel like that's some bullshit. That's child abuse, damn near. Like, you out here wilding.
But today's parents is letting them go out the door like that.
The sick world we live in, too. You know the sick world, too. And temptation ain't motivation. I'm not saying people shouldn't be allowed to dress the way they want. That's not the thing. But that's dumb. That's dumb to say, all right, yeah, like I know wolves like meat, and I'm gonna go out here with my pack of steaks and shit. I'm gonna go out here with a chain, and it's gonna be nothing but steaks. And it's mine. It's mine. They shouldn't eat it. They shouldn't take it from me. But ain't nobody. But
I wish they would.
You wish they would, but that's not the real world. This motherfucker live by different rules from you. You got people that don't take that into account. Motherfucker come through with all these chains on. That's meat to wolves. You come through here with this $100,000 chain and you think somebody hating on you. But my man, I'm broke. Like you came through here and all your music is about fucking my bitch. And that I'm a broke dirty nigga.
That's a problem.
And then when you pull up, you acting arrogant on that?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a problem. I'm not condoning
it, but I'm saying this is what we dealing with. We dealing with a bunch of arrogance and ego and selfish shit. Who don't want to come back and show you the way or even reach back and show you the love.
Yo, you want to know my biggest hang up? And I went on about it for about I went on about it for about 5 or 6 years nonstop every day all day I'm thinking of jokes about the skinny jean niggas.
Yeah.
You know how my rap. I got rap about them. The whole shit. You don't mind? I want to break this down. My perspective.
Nah, because that's what this about, giving people perspective.
So in today's world, the young boys, a lot of y'all young boys, man, I just want don't take it personal, but try listening and looking at it from my point of view. You got Molly, Henny, Xannies, Perks, E-pills. That's just 5. All 5 of them drugs make you sexually aroused. Am I correct?
Yeah, some sexy shit. Yeah,
am I wrong or what?
No,
okay, so with that being said, you got 8, 9 niggas
off of sexy vibes.
Off the sexy vibes. Everybody got their ass out, but ain't nobody looking.
Shirt, you see the video?
Yeah, shirts off and your ass out.
And everybody touching each other. I don't want no nigga with his shirt off touching me on some real shit.
Now hold up. We gonna have to go a little further. When was it or has it ever been all right for another man to see your ass? And you willingly doing it. You pulling your pants down. You buying pants too tight.
You got your belt strapped.
Yeah, you
was holding it.
you buying pants where the waistline of the pants won't even go past your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
No pause, no homo.
Yeah, that's real.
But you intentionally doing this as a means of being on fleek or swag or whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
And you inviting homosexuality to be discussed about you or even attributed to you because of the way you're dressed. Yeah. No man should willingly and freely show his ass to another man. And then you got 8 niggas all mollied up. Niggas want to fuck pride. They feeling loose from the Xannies and everything. The Henny all night. Mm-hmm. And because, when we was coming up, we hung, it was girls that we hung.
We had girls. It was girls.
We weren't just smutting them though.
The night might have started with the homies chilling, but we go out here to either get some. We go either or we go.
But we just wasn't smutting though. We
had homegirls too. We had homegirls in the hood. We had cool females in the hood.
That nobody was. None of us was smutting.
And you ain't want to neither, because you knew she the type that put hands on you too. Hood girls. You know what I mean? So it was just vibes like that. Like, of course, we had cool people and shit. And then, somebody might start doing something, but it wasn't never no. We didn't hang around the jump offs and shit. Somebody fall in love with the jump off, and now that's this girlfriend, and now they having a baby, and all the rest of the homies done hit that, and you having a baby trying to bring her to the cookouts, and it's a weird vibe. It's weird now.
Oh, y'all fighting later on.
Yeah, or just.
Why was you looking at the nigga?
Yeah, of course you're gonna beat her up. Oh, would you still like him?
All that.
What you want to fuck him again? It's gonna be that, because look how you met. Look how you met her.
No, look who you with.
Yeah, look who you with. Like, you know who she is, and they still do it, man.
Same thing for the female. She know who he is.
Vice versa. Yeah. This little dirty nigga. And they be purposely having. Like, look, I remember there was a time where I was smoking sherm, doing pills, I was robbing people, I was selling drugs, I was doing all that. So I was doing street shit, right?
Yeah.
Females was trying to get pregnant by me. And I couldn't get it. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? Girl, I might die tomorrow. I could be in jail for, I don't know how long. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen with this life I'm living. And these motherfuckers will on purpose try to do this and think that's going to slow somebody down. Like, having a baby don't stop beef. This nigga still going to go out here and be him. He still ain't never had no job type shit. And you think, because he had a baby, this nigga finna be inspired. Like, he probably ain't had no fucking daddy. Like, this the foolishness that's going on, because he cute. Bitch, no disrespect, and I'm sorry, cause it just fucked me up. Like, I love women, I love ladies, I love females, but there is a animalistic type of female out here that's doing wild shit. It's like, bro, you got motherfuckers that just think about on this low vibration that'll have a baby with somebody because he cute. How the fuck you have a baby with somebody because they cute? You know what I'm saying? This our future you talking about, and you just trying to make the future cute.
I think the biggest problem is, y'all gotta excuse me. I think the biggest problem is people being afraid to be themselves.
That too, hell yeah.
It's also just this is also a generation of young folks with no spirituality.
Yeah, woo! You hit that one on the nose, OG. Ain't no God out here. Sue Surf got a song called "Ain't No God Out Here."
No,
Ain't no God out here, man. Where they gonna get it from? Who told them about it?
because when I was y'all age and they age, even when I didn't want to go, I still got an ass whooping to go to church. At least an ass whooping. So I was still going to church when I was running the streets as a young boy up to 12. I turned Muslim when I was like 13. I got a butt whooping for that because my mom cooked pork chops tonight. I decided to be Muslim. I ain't touched the pork. I had to sit at the table. Meanwhile, everybody done ate. I'm still at the table.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to hold firm. I'm Muslim. I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
Wop, whoop, wop. You wasting my food. Because that was a waste of food.
You gonna eat that. You might even go to bed and then get hungry tomorrow and that plate.
But I was my mom's baby. So she did what she did to me. And eventually I graduated to lamb chops while my brothers and them was still eating pork chops. You know what I mean? She was going to still feed me, you know what I mean?
But I was heavier in Philly.
Yeah, it's still heavy.
Yeah, it's still heavy.
Yeah, and it ain't even like, you know, it ain't even a black thing though.
No, not real Islam. Not Islam in what it's supposed to be.
In its pure sense.
Yeah, it's not just about being black.
No.
It's bigger than that. In itself, it mean doing what's one who submits to doing the will of God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and when you think about it like that, it's a lot of people who might say they even going about the religion could say that they doing the will of God.
Yeah, Islam is the definition of Islam is the submission to the will of God.
Yeah.
And a Muslim is one who submits himself to the will of God.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I said there's no spirituality because it's really not.
No, it's not.
You know, only time you get spirituality is when somebody want to put something on God.
Mm-hmm. And when I was young, my grandfather playing Farrakhan and my uncles and shit and my family sitting around, and I used to hear that. Regardless of whether I understood it or not, those are seeds. Those be seeds that get planted. You know what I mean? Those definitely be seeds that get planted in you. And eventually that shit turned into just me getting better understandings and all of that type vibe. But they don't get it. You're right. It's on God. They don't even understand what they're saying. It's like, what do that even mean? Fuck is you talking about? That shit goofy, man. And that's that too, man. They don't realize that they not building no spiritual energy. They not invested in it. They don't care about it. They're like, I don't know, man. It's like they don't even give a fuck, man.
But see, and I'm not saying all of them are.
Nah, hell no.
I'm not saying all of them are.
I know some good youngins.
I know a lot of them. And listen, I done had problems with a couple of young boys in this town.
Mm-hmm.
Not like no real personal problems.
Mm-hmm.
They just not liking my posts.
Mm-hmm.
They just not liking how I'm keeping it real and on the OG tip and always taking shit serious when I turn shit real serious real quick when anybody, I don't give a fuck who they are, young boy, if it was you and you was around me bullshitting and talking some shit that you know what I mean, I ain't with that shit, I'm going to check you on it, you feel me? But, you know, I be just wanting the young boys to be all right.
Yeah, hell yeah, though.
You ain't gotta be all right with me.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't hurt if you all right in life.
Mm-hmm. Real shit, that's all.
If you all right with life, you understand what I'm saying? You know, like, for one, they ain't my kids.
Yeah.
So my greatest concern in making sure anybody under me is in order is mine.
Uh-huh.
My kids. My kids is fortunate enough to have both of their parents in their life. So I'm not going to deprive them of that by not being a man, by not being there, or by allowing them to do what other young folks, all these other young folks is doing in this generation. I got 2 boys and a daughter, and they not walking around. My sons ain't walking around with their ass hanging out. My daughter ain't a hood rat. All my kids graduated.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what it's supposed to be, man. And that's a double salute.
Now, I never seen that.
From the life you just told us you live to now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got kids graduating and finna going to school and you created a business where they can come work and you don't know what that shit gonna be in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You know what I mean? So you create something for them or for their kids and that's just motive. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So despite, like, you know what it is? People would disregard everything for a little bit for something they don't like. Like, if you say one thing they don't like, they disregard everything. And it's like, yo, that ain't how it's supposed to be. All right, fuck it. You don't fuck with that, that's cool. But if you could take something from something, take it from it. That's what it's really about. Take the good shit from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't gotta use it all or take it all. Just like take something.
It's just motivating to see, man. Like, that shit really do motivate me. Like, being really from where I'm from, man, I seen people have stores and try to do shit in the hood and get their shit blown off. You know what I mean? Just
see, that's another thing too. Only when I think about the kids out here, the young folks out here, we're in a predominantly white rural area of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're in western central Pennsylvania. We're in one of the highest points of Pennsylvania as far as mountain wise.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 4 hours away from Philly. With you 5.5 almost from Jersey.
Well, basically 4. It's still basically 4.
Going over 81, right? So the life and the shit that we seen and experienced, a lot of these kids in this generation, they ain't gonna ever see that.
Yeah.
Because it's non-existent, because they don't have roller skating.
Yeah.
They don't have house parties.
Yeah, man.
They don't have
we
got little teenage clubs.
Every house party.
Yeah,
man.
We might hit 3 or 4 in one night.
My first night, getting my, that was coming from a teenage. That was coming from one of the clubs and shit I wasn't supposed to be at type vibe. You know what I mean? Like,
we didn't get high. We didn't. And the young boys, like these young boys, we didn't get high every night of the week.
Yeah,
it was impossible. It was just wasn't unheard. It was just unheard of.
I wasn't going crazy like that.
Why? Because we had to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
With that being said, we wasn't making the decision not to be in school.
Yeah.
If it did, that thing came with a serious ass whooping. You hear me? Every time you got caught. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of the things and experiences that we went through,
that shit definitely gone.
It's all gone, man. Like things that made them feel like instead of wanting to be a part of something, the shit that went on when we was coming up, because you got the telling of what I had. The shit that was going on, it wasn't that you wanted to be a part of it. If you was there, you was a part of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
If you wasn't a DJ, you still was there though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If you wasn't a rapper, you still was fly though. Yeah.
You standing right there. You was on your shit.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So
man, I remember man, we used to battle. We used to go to different hoods and play ball. I ain't, like you said, when you were around I ain't play ball. I can't play ball for shit. But, you know what I mean? If they wanted to throw me in, I'd get in. I was the nigga with the jokes. So I'll be saying, I got everybody laughing, somebody stealing the ball, some shit, goofy shit like that. I couldn't play ball. So I ended up playing just because I was around it, but we ended up going to rap battles, and you'll have the hood rolling with us, you know what I mean? And you'll have somebody else hood rolling with them, and we meeting up on this block rapping, police pulling up and shit, and it's like, we spitting, but it looked crazy because you used to, when you see shit like that,
everybody
you
deep.
used to tripping.
Everybody deep.
But we spitting, like it's been moments like that, man. It's been so many real moments where it's like you got people behind you and really fucking with you and shit like that. Like now it ain't really that connection. It's like niggas, it's like people ain't cool no more. Like I don't know, being in the house and shit and all this and being on that
But I want the young folks. I want the young folks to understand, especially these young boys in this town that's gonna see this, man. Because I know you're doing it for everybody to see. It's not about, it don't make you lesser. It don't make you a bitch if you doing right.
Yeah.
It don't make you a sucker if sometimes you gotta walk away from a situation that might not be a good one. It don't make you no bitch nigga, not like that. Certain things you gotta have.
It ain't wrong to be faithful, man.
Yeah,
that shit gonna make you a legend.
Humility is what got me still on this earth.
Yeah.
Why? Because once I started looking at myself and changing my character defects and my flaws and a lot of things that I had to accept people saying about me that wasn't appealing or attractive or nothing like that. Once I started looking at that, I started having to work on them things.
That self-reflection, right?
Yeah, you gotta do that. If not, you're gonna remain stuck. Stuck doing shit that you ain't never going, that you still ain't accomplished nothing at doing.
And then on top of that, the person you gonna be so delusional that the person people saying you is, that's who you is, and you gonna be fighting these motherfuckers for telling you. It be motherfucking thieves who don't know they thieves. Who never tell themselves they thieves. I don't know, they tell themselves they doing it for a reason, whatever they doing. They never acknowledge.
Yeah, they
at some point,
they justify.
Yeah, you justify it. And at some point, instead of telling everybody else, you really gotta literally look in the mirror, look in your own eyes, and if you tell yourself, I'm a fucking thief.
It took me,
thief, or whatever you is, and you tell that shit to yourself, that shit don't feel good.
Yo, it took me, I ain't gonna hold you. It took me a lot to go through that because it took me a lot to go through that. I was the boy that you go to for that work to get done. I would take care of your problems out there on the street. No, I got you. Just make sure you look out for me when I get back. I was out there putting my life on the line and all that, defending another man's honor. You feel me? So, it's nothing wrong with growing up.
Yeah.
Being responsible, being accountable.
Grow up. And then you know what else, man? For some reason, everybody feel like they gotta taste this street shit. Like if you, especially black people, and now for some reason, like white kids too. But it's like everybody feel like they gotta taste some thug shit, and it's like, yo, that don't never gotta be your experience. That don't gotta be a part of your life. Like you don't never gotta go to jail. You don't gotta do none of that shit. Like
that's why I'm saying that. You ain't gotta do
that. That gotta make you tough. Like yo, you know how many? Like yo, I know dudes who ain't never been to jail that could fight and shit, and that chill or even chilled around street dudes, but ain't nobody really fuck with them like that.
Yeah.
They shoot the fit like all that. Like I know real men, like real men, who motherfuckers ain't never who people have respect for. Even the gangsters and shit have respect for, because they grew up around the same shit, grew up the same way with the hands, with the same vibes.
No joke.
No
didn't
joke.
Take no shit. You couldn't disrespect them or none of that.
Real shit.
But they just wasn't running the block like we was running the block.
Real shit.
Yeah, I know quite a few of them cats.
Like everybody swear you gotta be a certain way, and it's like, nah, man. Like a lot of times, like all of them will tell you. The art of war tell you when the enemy's night camp is noisy, that means he's fearful. That means when the motherfucker loud, that means he's scared.
He trying to distract us.
Yeah, he trying to fool you. He trying to back you down first. You know what I'm saying? He trying to psych you out real quick. Like that's like when you hear motherfuckers say he walked out. When I see a crowd of people, I talk to myself. They think I'm crazy and shit. That type of shit. Motherfucker be trying to psych you out and shit.
Yeah.
It's like nah. Like yo, I know so many just cool people who done slid off and did some wild shit and come back and still be cool. And it's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like that loud shit ain't never been about nothing. And all these little war books and everything people claim they be up on, they don't be up on it.
They don't be.
Cause we not gonna win, brother.
We come from a generation, even you, and you still at it. Like I remember when I first met you, you was like straddling the fence, whether you should stay out here or go back to Jersey.
Yeah.
You feel me? You was, you know what I mean? You wasn't a young boy, but you was in your bag semi.
Yeah,
you was coming
funny.
out your bag.
Yeah, this shit is still funny.
Yeah, you was coming out your bag. But
still funny.
Now for you to be doing, cause you reading books.
I mean, shit, I've been reading. I'll tell you something, man. People better.
I know you always been reading, but now
I used to be on the block, like hustling with it, and reading and shit. Like,
but they don't. A lot of people don't understand your mindset. Now, Pete, I got a nice library of books too that I always read. I always was a reader.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why
That's
what
why we
you
saying
doing?
Bill on a regular. Anytime, like I be riding bikes, I shit, my bike ride.
I scream you down.
A regular 2 hours to fucking 4 or 5 hours. We just be here kicking.
I see you on a bike. I pull over in the middle of traffic.
Word, that what you
I
doing?
stop highway traffic to holler at Pope. You hear me?
Real love, bro. Like, cause it's real shit, man. Cause it's so much. Like, I remember when we talking about just how it is, like how just period. It's not no just leadership or fatherhood or big homie or OG or old. It's none of that shit. Period. And that's not just for hood people. That's for the world. Because you gotta think about boom. You got some kids. Their parents is well. They doing well. But to do well, you gotta go put work in.